Assalamu alaikum. Very good morning. We are going to start with the permission from the chair. May I now call upon Mr. Ho Yun Jong, Country Director, Bangladesh Resident Mission of ADB, to be in the dais with the guest of honor, Mr. Mohammad Ehsanul Haq, Senior Secretary, Road Transport and Highways Division, along with Mr. Jesper Peterson, Director PPFD ADB Headquarters, and Ms. Leela D. Mallory, Senior Procurement Specialist ADB. Thank you all.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to ADB's Business Opportunities Seminar, or BOS for short. First, I want to sincerely thank Mr. Mohammad Ehsanul Haq, Honorable Senior Secretary, Road Transport and Highways Division, for joining us today despite his busy schedule. We also appreciate the participation of representatives from various government agencies, as well as consultants, contractors, suppliers, business leaders, embassies, civil society organizations, and development partners who continue to contribute to the success of ADB projects. The ADB Bangladesh Resident Mission holds this flagship seminar regularly to highlight business opportunities in key areas of ADB's work in the country. BOS serves as a platform to familiarize knowledge and technical experts with opportunities to support the country's development through ADB-funded projects. To briefly summarize ADB's contributions to Bangladesh's development journey, where we have achieved good outcomes in partnership with outstanding partners and talents like you. Since 1973, ADB has committed close to $32 billion to finance its development needs, managing an ongoing portfolio of over $11 billion. We still have around $2.4 billion in ADB-funded projects yet to be contracted, and an additional $2.5 billion targeted for sovereign lending this year. These indicate that ADB remains committed to supporting the country, especially in such challenging times. Today's BOS will spotlight significant business opportunities created by these transformative initiatives. Over the years, BOS has been instrumental in attracting both national and international talent to ADB-funded projects. BOS helps partners stay informed about ADB's procedures and policies, identify business opportunities, and prepare high-quality, competitive bids and proposals. Recognizing the value of BOS, ADB, in addition to national seminars, will expand efforts with regional sessions for local bidders and can arrange tailored seminars for larger-scale projects that demand specialized expertise.
It's an honor to be here. It's my first time in Bangladesh, in Dhaka. So very excited, and I'm very pleased to see so many participants. ADB's investment projects are only successful if we have strong private sector partners. 80% of ADB's investment projects, the cost goes to procurement. So it goes to the private sector to implement our projects. ADB has 6 procurement principles: transparency, fairness, economy, efficiency, value for money, and quality. We need quality solutions. We need infrastructure assets that meet the required standards, especially taking into account adverse climate events and minimize operations and maintenance costs and provide sustainable economic growth. So we look for value for money and we look for quality in our procurement processes. I would like to highlight 3 areas that we focus on. It's competition, merit point criteria, and sustainable procurement. Merit point criteria. ADB, for a very long time, up until 2017, promoted lowest cost evaluation and providing the contract to the lowest bidder. We've become wiser and now promotes merit point criteria, looking at the combination of both technical and financial of the bid. Lowest cost, while sometimes is the right way to achieve value for money, basically stifle innovation of the private sector. It opens the procurement process for collusion among bidders, while merit point criteria, on the other hand, gives the quality that is needed to implement projects. We will also work with our member countries, including the government of Bangladesh, to look at the national procurement systems to see if there is opportunities to improve quality in the procurement processes and get better procurement outcomes to reach the development impacts of the government. Finally, sustainable procurement is at the heart of everything that ADB does. Sustainable procurement includes both sustainable economic growth, environmental aspects, and social sustainability. I would like to thank you all. I look forward to a very interesting day and also to hear from you. What is the opportunities that you see working with ADB, and maybe what are some of the challenges that you face when engaging in ADB-financed projects? So looking forward to a very exciting day. Thank you.
It is a great pleasure for me to be here today at the opening session of this important session on business opportunities organized by the Asian Development Bank. I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to ADB for hosting this event in Dhaka and for their continued support towards Bangladesh development journey. We all know that achieving sustainable and inclusive development requires strong partnerships. It requires the quality of government, private sector, development partners, and stakeholders. This seminar is a vital platform for strengthening the partnerships. The primary objective of this seminar is to enhance knowledge of our stakeholders and business communities regarding the opportunities that exist through ADB-supported projects. I am sure that participants will gain insights into project procurement procedure, project pipelines, consulting opportunities, and ways to engage more effectively with ADB-financed initiative. I am happy to learn that ADB has doubled its allocation for Bangladesh. Ladies and gentlemen, Bangladesh's future is bright. As you have heard, our Honorable Chief Advisor is approaching a 3-0 growth model for Bangladesh. With the support of developer partners like ADB and dynamic spirit of our business community, we can transform our ambition into reality. Let us work together with transparency, efficiency, and innovation to build a stronger, more connected, and more prosperous Bangladesh. In conclusion, I once again thank the Asian Development Bank for organizing this timely seminar. I thank all the participants who have traveled long from other countries to be here with us. I wish this session great success and look forward to seeing the positive impacts of our today's discussion in the months and years ahead. Thank you all.
I'm Akira. I would like to thank you all participants for joining this session. I'm Deputy Country Director of Bangladesh Resident Mission of ADB. And actually, I just took this new role 2 weeks ago, and I am very much new. But when I joined ADB in 2015, your country, the Bangladesh, was the first country I worked for. So I had been here in Dhaka for several times in 2015, 16, 17. So I'm now feeling like I'm coming back the second home. And I'm pretty much excited to see so much opportunities and development ongoing here in Bangladesh.
As my director Jesper mentioned, we have board members, and in all MDBs, we want to ensure that the money is used, the funds are used in accordance with our policies and regulations. I would say recently, but not too recently ago, back in 2017, ADB, we revised our procurement regulations. We wanted to ensure that we were up to international standards. This was in line with other MDBs. We wanted to allow more flexibility and be less rigid. To do that, we introduced ADB's procurement policies, and the procurement policy is the driver. So I would say that is the overarching document. Underneath that, we have the procurement regulations. So there's consistency between the policy, the regulations. We have staff instructions and bidding documents.
And we are also working with the ADB for a long time. But my concern is actually regarding the abnormal low bid issues.
How to avoid abnormally low bid? This is number one of your concern. And you also mentioned, as a consequence of abnormally low bid, if it is not rejected, the contractor gets the work and eventually it ends up with contract variations, and government ended up paying more and more.
Last August, as many of you know, there was an uprise here. Is that a correct terminology to use?
Yeah.
And there was a big concern from ADB, especially our member states, as to how this may negatively impact international companies that want to do business in Bangladesh, as well as Bangladeshi companies that are currently doing business or want to do business with ADB in country. And so we did a quick assessment to identify some of the concerns. Merit point criteria is a default position now for ADB.
Two hands, one by one, please.
About the MPC. So for MPC, will it come into effect during the technical evaluation or the financial evaluation? So suppose a bidder has submitted the bid. So if the bidder is technically responsive, so will he be disqualified based on MPC in the technical evaluation stage or not?
To answer your question, it is combined, not separate. From this pool of resources that is available here. In order to identify this, first we need to think that why people pursue ADB finance contracts. Obviously, fund assurance is one of the reasons, and our process that we follow in our projects, it is very practical, obviously transparent, and we also have an oversight. We normally prior or post review what is going on in this project.
Some package under BICC project, though this project has been approved in last year, but we did not invite any tender under this project. Hopefully, there is some issue is going on. We will invite some tender
This year
or next year. But we will show some package along with this project. We have other project. That session will be very interesting, I think, and it will be needful for you all.
Mostly the projects that have economic benefits, commercial benefits, and have demonstrative effect, ADB's private sector operation is inclined to invest on those projects in different financing modes.
When you scanned back of your ID card, did you also find the resources in Google Drive? The package list is also there in a PDF file. Open it up. So when he is showing up the packages, you can also see.
I am Mohammad Russell Parvez, Procurement Officer, currently working as at BRM, Bangladesh Resident Mission. For this business opportunity seminar, I actually comply all of the procurement packages, which are estimated above 1 million, based on the inputs I get from our sector colleagues.
I think you have covered most of it. The only thing I would say, like the bidders, if you can please keep an eye open, because these packages will be published very soon, like from the third quarter. So keep an eye open, and they are all through EGP, most of them, and also check our ADB website time to time. Thank you.
The first one, which is the vaccine manufacturing plant, as Russell has already said in the beginning, that the location in Gopalganj for the plant is currently under discussion with the government. But the second project, improving computer science and software engineering, this project is going on full swing, and there are 2 large buildings which would be advertised soon.
I'd like to supplement that the project was approved in 2023. The loan amount was 200 million, but as you can see, the major package is yet to be bid out. So we are expecting that year we'll publish the IFB by early Q3 or Q4 this year.
There are 2 big, not big, actually one big good package and one medium small size package here. So the biggest good package is locomotive itself. So it's not like local industry can produce it. So basically this is a kind of purchase of the locomotives.
Yeah, this is for Dhaka Metro Line 5 South. So basically there are 2 packages very high value, more than 500 million. Both are basically tunneling in the city area. And then one is elevated section. So there will be 3 large packages, which actually will be trying to use merit point criteria. As our colleagues day long, we have discussed that first time we will try to bring merit point criteria to select good contractors.
You cover all. Just one information regarding the coastal town climate resilience projects. As my colleague Russell said, that this ongoing projects is currently being implemented in 22 coastal towns. So for these packages, the procurement entity is the municipality, relevant 22 municipalities, and the head of procurement entity is the local government engineering division, LGD. Thank you.
What's really great here is that we have goods, works, and consultancy services that are going to go out for advertising or already advertised this year.
It's to provide development impact for the people of Bangladesh. That is the ultimate goal. As a private business, first of all, you will contribute to that. But then why ADB? The money is there. Your payments are secure. And that is important for private sector, that payment is actually, funds are available.
Thanking everyone who partook in the BOS today. I think it was a very fruitful event. I would also like to take this opportunity to commend the Bangladeshi contractors and consultants.
আমি শেখ নূর ইসলাম, পদ্মা সেতু রেল সংযোগ প্রকল্পের টিম লিডার, এখন বর্তমানে বাংলাদেশ রেলওয়ের কনসালটেন্ট। তো আজকের যে প্রেজেন্টেশন, এখানে এসে আমি বুঝতে পারলাম কনসালটেন্সি ফার্মগুলো কিভাবে তাদের ওয়েব পেজে ঢুকে তাদের যে আবেদনটা সঠিকভাবে পূরণ করতে পারে। এবং এখান থেকে আরও জানা গেল যে এখানে যে প্রকিউরমেন্টের যে
পলিসিগুলো আছে সেই পলিসিগুলো জানা গেল এবং কিভাবে এখান থেকে ওয়েবসাইটের মাধ্যমে সুন্দরভাবে আবেদন করে আমরা সেই বাজেট সম্পর্কে জানতে পারবো, সেই সম্পর্কে আমরা ভালো একটা ধারণা এখান থেকে পাইলাম।
আমার নাম ইমরানুল কায়েস সাগর, আমি এসেছি ইন্টারন্যাশনাল সাস্টেনেবল প্ল্যাটফর্ম থেকে। এটা একটা সাস্টেনেবল প্ল্যাটফর্ম যেখানে হচ্ছে সোশ্যাল, ইকোনমিক এবং এনভায়রনমেন্টাল সাস্টেনেবল অডিটগুলো করা হয়। আমি সেটার কান্ট্রি ম্যানেজার এবং অর্গানাইজেশন লিড দিচ্ছি।
আমি ফারহানা, আমি মূলত হচ্ছে কনসালটেন্সি ফার্ম টিলার থেকে এসেছি। আমাদের কাজ হচ্ছে আরবান প্ল্যানিং, ডিজাইন সুপারভিশন এবং ইনফরমেশন টেকনোলজি নিয়ে।
আমার নাম রাকিবুল হাসান জায়েদ, আমি এসেছি হচ্ছে HM সেফটি থেকে। আমি এখান থেকে অনেকগুলো বিষয় সম্পর্কে ধারণা পেলাম এবং পাশাপাশি অনেক বিষয় সম্পর্কে একটু কনফিউশন ছিল, তো সেইগুলি একটু ক্লিয়ার হলো। টেন্ডার বিষয়ে অনেক কিছু জানতে পারলাম।
আমি সুভা ফাইরুজ, আমি এসেছি সোলার ইপিসি ডেভেলপমেন্ট লিমিটেড থেকে। সো আমরা বেসিক্যালি CNI সেক্টরে সোলারের ইনভেস্টমেন্ট অ্যান্ড ইপিসি কনস্ট্রাকশন নিয়ে কাজ করছি।
আমি সঞ্জনা বিনতে আবিদিন, আমি এসেছি সোলার ইপিসি কোম্পানি থেকে। তো আমাদের কোম্পানিটা মেনলি সোলার সেক্টর, যেটা রিনিউয়েবল এনার্জি সেক্টর নিয়ে কাজ করে। তো আমরা মেনলি ওইটাকে রিপ্রেজেন্ট করতে এসেছি। এই ইভেন্টটা অনেক ভালো হয়েছে, আর এখানে যেহেতু অনেক কন্ট্রাক্টর, কনসালটেন্ট, এনভায়রনমেন্টালিস্ট বা বিভিন্ন সেক্টর থেকে মানুষ এসেছে, তো এটা নেটওয়ার্কিংয়ের জন্য একটা অনেক বড় অপরচুনিটি।
ডেফিনেটলি অনেক ভালো লাগছে, কারণ এখানে এসে অনেক অপরচুনিটি দেখলাম। তো অনেক বিভিন্ন রকমের সাপ্লায়ার, কনসালটেন্ট, বিভিন্ন প্রতিষ্ঠান, খুবই ভালো লাগছে।
এখানে আমার একটা ওপিনিয়ন ছিল, যেহেতু এখানে এডিবির আজকে যে সেশনে আসলে মূলত বড় বড় প্রজেক্ট সম্পর্কে জানতে পেরেছি, কিন্তু আমরা যারা ছোট ছোট কোম্পানিগুলো আছি, তো এদের যদি কিছু প্রজেক্টের ব্যবস্থা করা হয় তাহলে আমরা আসলে খুবই উপকৃত হব।